back again, the Coon Prairie Ramblers.
Segment 3.
Segment 3. Hey, you know what? We had a Veterans Day parade this past Friday.
Yeah, so I saw some veterans.
In the break, we was talking about losing mustache hair, between your teeth and that. Well, I was standing next to Johnny Shannon, the plumber, and the harmonica player, and he's got a mustache. And the thought that was going through, while the parade was going down the street, you had Bob Miller singing a song, you had the band in back of him playing a different song, and right next to me, I had Johnny Shannon playing on the harmonica.
Oh,
a
he was
different
playing
song.
his harmonica?
Yeah. But the thought that was going through my mind, how's he keep from getting his whisker hair in that harmonica?
So you were getting surround sound right there on the street.
You had Bob Miller singing his farewell song.
He sang God Bless America.
His swan song.
And right behind him, the band was playing a different song.
They were playing a wholly different,
totally different
song.
How's he doing that? I'm thinking, and I'm hearing Johnny Shannon with a totally different song in my ear. So 3 songs. Yeah.
Surround sound.
Yeah.
And
speaking of mustaches,
if I'm not mistaken, Bob Miller changed keys in the middle of his song. If you're listening, Bob Miller, tell me, did you change keys?
Did he have to go to falsetto?
No, he went to a lower register.
Yeah, because he dropped an octave. He had to drop down an octave, one or the other.
Yeah, he dropped down an octave.
And then he took a standing ovation, right?
Yes.
Even though he was sitting down in his truck.
I thought he got out.
No, I don't think so.
He got out and stood up, and the guy who put the mic.
Oh, did he? I was on the other side of the truck.
No, yeah, he stood up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who was the guy doing the
that was
MC?
That was Kathy. That
was Jackie
Tucker's son.
Okay.
But anyway, it is still Movember, not November, but Movember.
Like don't mow your face.
Are you still not mowing your face out there, gentlemen? Ladies, are your legs getting all hairy and scratchy, and your husband's complaining?
That's what it was. I saw some hairy legs. Yeah, okay.
Hairy-legged heifer?
Yeah, I'm thinking, that's odd. That's odd.
That's kind of scary. Well, Mel's got his beard going on there still, and it's nice and trim. But I got.
He's very trim. That's the shortest that I have seen it.
Yeah.
In a long.
I think about 6 months he's gonna have the Methuselah look back.
Yeah.
The Rip Van Jackson.
How long does it take to get like?
Oh, a long time.
ZZ Top style.
Well, maybe a year.
A year?
Yeah.
So in a year, I could be
Your hair grows a 1/4 inch a month.
1/4 inch a month. That's on your head, on your face.
Yeah, that's what.
Armpits and everything.
I think my hair grows faster.
I don't think my armpits grow that well.
Well, thankfully, your armpit hair stops at a certain point. It doesn't just keep growing where you got to trim it.
That's what it is.
You're like a little hedge under there.
I think maybe your clothes
that'd be terrible.
At it.
Just think of it like flowing like 3 or 4 feet long, hanging out from under your arms.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was surprised the other day at how fast my beard is growing.
I've never seen your chin so hairy.
It is growing in fast.
You're heavily bearded.
I wonder.
You got a thick beard.
I don't think I'm suffering from low T. Low
testosterone.
I think I must have a lot of that.
I think you have.
But if you had a lot of it, you'd be bald-headed.
As a matter of fact, it's got to the point to where it needs to be trimmed. I may go home one day and trim it up a little bit. Not the length of the whole beard, but around my mouth. I can't stand that. I don't like straining my teeth through it.
No. You might have a touch of lycanthropy.
Uh-oh. The werewolf.
Because you're a hairy fella. You got the hair grows all the way up your face.
It goes all the way
up to your eyeballs just about.
All the way to my... the only next stop for hair is my forehead. Because it already grows on the end of your nose. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Do you pluck them?
What in the world is a purple?
And you don't notice until they're out there pretty good.
You know somebody staring at your nose, you think, what are they staring at?
You got a bat in the cave or what?
Yeah, it wasn't a bat, it was hair.
You're giving flashing the Batman signal so they know. Yeah. But I have hair once in a while grew up on the side of my ear. I just look at the long hair sticking out there like
and they're usually
like Yoda.
And they're usually kind of curly or something.
It's
they got a little mind of their own.
Creepy.
I think it was something supposed to, grew out of your forehead. I mean, your top of your head, and it just got lost.
Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Coming out there inside your head and all your shoulders and your back and everything.
I can't understand that.
There's a picture on YouTube, and I don't know if people have ever noticed it, but it's a picture of Bela Lugosi, who played Dracula. And it's a close-up picture of him, with the scary look, And if you look at his left ear, there's a hair that's coming out of his left ear, and it goes out to about 5 inches.
5 inches? That's a world record.
Has nobody ever noticed that or pulled that?
That's kind of spooky.
And have you ever gone up to anybody and you've seen all these, like a big field of hair coming out of their ears?
Oh, gosh.
And you want to, like, reach up and snatch some out?
No, I've
never wanted.
I've never had that inkling.
But once you notice something like that, it's hard to look away.
Yeah.
Look
And
away,
it's like,
look away,
I
look
can't
away.
see you for a certain feature or something.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like having a third eyeball.
Yeah,
You're looking at
exactly.
that. You can't look away.
don't look at him because he doesn't have ears. So
I did
away, I'm
it
hideous.
to my younger brother had a whole bunch of hair coming out of his ear. And one day, and I was up visiting, and I think, so I just reached up and I grabbed one and snatched it. And he says, "Get the rest of them, Mel." I said, "Oh, no, never mind."
He broke you from sucking eggs, didn't he? I don't think so, but
Yeah.
I saw
you hair plucker, you.
That's right. Goodness. I seen a friend of mine on Facebook. She put a picture of herself on Facebook today. It was like from her neck up, and she had her arm raised real high. She had, I think, like a tank top on, but you couldn't see her armpit or anything. You just see the arm standing up. And somebody said, "Are you showing your pits for Movember?" That's what they put on and made a comment on her Facebook page. But hopefully the women aren't participating, and hopefully they're still mowing and not growing.
Hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That's one thing that has become a fashion statement that I can fully agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that women will. And you know, that
Stay
didn't come
groomed.
about till the early 1900s.
Yeah, the well-groomed.
Women didn't shave their legs and
Yeah.
stuff until early 1900s.
I, for one,
You know-
appreciate the well-groomed look.
When I was growing
yeah.
up, I thought I didn't realize women grew hair under their armpits until I was watching TV.
Be
And I
careful
saw,
where we go
is-
with this,
This is
Mel.
back in the 50s.
You saw Patti Smith.
And I saw Sophia Loren, and she's in a parade, and she's waving to everybody. And I'm thinking, holy cow, she's got
Sophia Loren
hair
didn't
in
shave her pits?
armpits.
Well, thanks for dashing
Yeah,
that
you,
green.
you ruined it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
my goodness.
I think she's still beautiful, but I couldn't get over her having.
Look, there's a tumbleweed under there.
That may be a deal breaker.
It would be with me.
Yeah.
Say you go on a blind date and you like this woman and you're dating her and stuff like that, and you're going on for 6 months, you're falling in love. Then you go to the beach one day and all of a sudden she shows up in a bikini and Wooly bully. What are you going to do then?
That's a deal breaker. I said, well, it's been real and it's been fun.
That's right. I just think I'll swim out here and drown myself.
I think it's time we go
Here's
our
the keys to my
separate
truck.
ways.
That's right. It's been real and it's been fun. Things are getting a little hairy for me, though.
But it ain't been real fun.
Hey,
Don't like
how about
surprises
if I
like that.
invest in a little Gillette?
Yeah. Some guys shave their chests and stuff because some women like that look. I know
Yeah.
swimmers do it for, I think it gives a little bit more speed when they're
Aerodynamic.
swimming. Yeah, the Olympics and all, but some women have their men
And bodybuilders do it.
wax, and they do their armpits and stuff. They wax or they shave or whatever, but I can't see giving that up for nothing.
Well, my arms
Ain't gonna happen.
are pretty much shaved, but not for style. I just sharpen knives a lot. And then to
That's where you
test them
test
out,
it.
I test them out on my arms.
Yeah.
You see, I got these spots here.
I see it where you've nicked yourself a couple times.
Yeah, I've nicked, and I had to start. I went from my left arm to do my right arm,
Nicking and
and
grinning.
it still got patches.
You know what the hazards of having body hair? If you're
Hazards.
trying to take a nap in the middle of the day, you ain't got anything on, you're laying in bed.
What?
And the
What?
oscillating,
Too much information.
The oscillating fan is blowing, and it blows the hair, and it tickles. When the
Check, please.
I keep getting a look from the lass behind the glass.
I think that's in your imagination.
We're getting the hairy eyeball from Miss Laura.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I almost had the if bomb right there.
Your hair comes, but then your hair goes if you start losing hair here and there.
Yeah.
I haven't lost any.
Well,
It just grows in new
Don't
places.
worry about your legs.
Where your socks
yeah.
are
Yes,
definitely.
I used to have very hairy
I
legs.
did too. Look
until
at
you
that.
started wearing socks.
From your calf down, it's gone, ain't it?
Yeah.
Mine's the same
Look
way.
at my thighs.
Well, if you wear tight
shave your legs?
jeans,
No.
you can lose it on your thigh too.
I don't know why.
I've lost it.
I still got hairy legs, but I get to my calf and it's naked as a day.
You
all
wear
the
your
way
jeans.
down.
I think it has something to do with blood flow. But,
Blood flow.
yep, we'll
Really?
talk about that in a short. 'Cause
All right.
Right now, we got to let somebody go sell some ads.